Hey, what is going on? I'm Apprentice Damon, and I help those with severe inflammation naturally beat the swelling, pain, and energy drain so they can live their best life. And today we have ourselves a water battle. We have Fiji Water from the islands against Icelandic Glacial Water, which I know it says Iceland, but I think it's actually green there. Let me know if I'm correct in the comments, all right? We are going to be putting these two waters to the test to see which one is the best for your health. If you have not seen any of these videos on this channel, make sure that you subscribe, smash that subscribe button so you get more tips, tricks, and tactics on how to improve your overall wellness. And if you're curious about what the best water for you is, and you want to get your hands on that because you're serious about the water you're taking in, you want to check out my water wellness class, which is down at the bottom of this video, or just hang out till the end and you'll get more instructions on that. All right, let's go ahead and get these waters poured up. We have our artesian water from Fiji. Let's go ahead and open this up. Man, let's get it poured up, poured up, poured up. And we have our Icelandic water right here. Beautiful bottle. I love the mountaintop that it has. It's pretty cool. And we are going to test these waters for 3 specific things. First one is antioxidants. The second is alkalinity. And the third I like to call superior hydration. And I feel like this has more. So I'm at a little bit there. Try to add some balance. I can't tell if that's accurate. Let me know. All right. So first one is antioxidants. This one is the most important thing, okay? Because we have our air that's oxidizing us. We have the foods that we eat that are oxidizing us. We have pollution. We have our cell phones, all these electronics, 5G, all these things around us that have these free radicals. And they come in and they take electrons from our healthy cells, which creates oxidation. That oxidation leads to inflammation because our cells are trying to protect themselves, right? And those two things are linked to every single health disease known to man. So we want to consume antioxidants. These are your fruits, your vegetables, your vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. They have extra electrons which are thrown out to those cells that are struggling, which is ultimately going to lower that oxidation, reduce that inflammation, bring youth to you, and it's going to be our fountain of youth, right? It's going to reduce that dis-ease that's happening in the body. So how do we know if our water is oxidizing or anti-oxidizing? We have this ORP meter, and this is going to test for oxidation or the potential to reduce oxidation, ORP. So if we see a positive number when we turn this on, that means it is creating more rust, aging, and dis-ease in the body. However, if we see a negative number, that means it is an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, and it's the fountain of youth. So let's see how Fiji water does in this battle. All right, what do we got? We have 222, and it's going up, which means it is oxidizing, 230, okay? It is oxidizing. However, let's see how the Icelandic water does. Let's see if it does any better. It is doing it's coming down. So maybe 236. Yep, 236 is where it stops at. I'm just curious. Let me look at Fiji one more time. Fiji is sitting around a 218. Still oxidizing. Both of these are oxidizing us, all right? So these are both waters that are ultimately... All right, so it looks like Icelandic Glacial is more oxidizing, but they're both oxidizing. But it looks like this one is the higher one, and we want to get closest to 0 in this case. So we will say Fiji is the best in this round. It's really close though. I would say Fiji is definitely better. Alright? But if you're curious on if there is a water that would be an antioxidant, I do have this electrolyzed reduced water here. Let me go ahead and pour a little bit of this. And let's see, hold on. Let's see what we get here with our electrolyzed reduced water. Oh my goodness, check that dash. We are getting a negative 766, okay? So this is a negative. This is an antioxidant water, which is great because we can knock out that inflammation. So if you're experiencing any type of itis, this water will be able to help get your body back to the position where it can be, where it heals itself, okay? And that was a weird way for me to say that, but that's what I said, all right? It's a negative 775, which is fantastic. Overall, for this first test, I think we marked Fiji as the winner of this round. Let's go ahead and take a look at that second test, which is on alkalinity. All right, second test is on alkalinity, and Dr. Otto Warburg discovered the cause of cancer and also found out that sickness and disease cannot survive in an alkaline environment. And you know who else took this on? Bottled water companies, all right? So they have made it their mission to share the pH and the alkaline in every bottled water, all the popular alkaline waters out there. Okay, so we want to consume things that are slightly alkaline or very alkaline, and the reason why is because we want to battle back the acidity that we consume on a daily basis, whether that is alcohol, whether that is cakes, whether that's burgers, fries, waffles, you name it, we gotta battle back that acidity, because if not, our blood is still gonna maintain that pH of 7.365. And if we're not providing the alkalinity, the minerals that it needs, it's just gonna take it from us. It's gonna start taking it from our skin. It's how our skin starts to break out. It's gonna start taking it from our bones, our joints, our ligaments. This is how we get osteoporosis, how we start cracking when we get up in the morning. If we continue to let it happen, we're gonna get Alzheimer's as it takes it from our brain. We start getting brain fog, acid reflux, different things like this. All this relates to being too acidic in the body. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna use these pH drops. If we see a red, or orange, or yellow, that means it is acidic. It's eating the minerals and electrolytes in our body. If we see a purple, blue, purple, or dark purple, that means it's alkaline. Let's see what we get. Just one for fun. All right. All of these are showing alkaline. I normally do a thing, and normally I blow in these to see if they change color. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Let me get a straw real quick. All right, got myself a straw. Let's go ahead and see how these do. I'm not going to take too long. I just want to see if they change color to see, because they look fairly even. And I want to give this a fair fight and see which one actually is going to hold up against any acidity that we take on. Let's start off with Fiji. All right, Fiji looks like it is a green. Looks like it's slightly blue neutral, maybe. Let's go. So, all right, that is Fiji. Let's go ahead and take a look at Icelandic Glacial Water, see if it changes. Stir it up a little bit. Uh-oh. So, in this battle, it looks like Icelandic Glacial turned yellow, which means it's not going to be strong enough to battle the acidity. It did it rather quickly, turned acidic. That's the reason why we're stopping there. Let me just check this electrolytes reduced water just to see if it changes, just to be fair with all the other ones I did. Alright, it is not changing, so this is always going to stay the same, or it's strong enough to battle back a lot of acidity. This one showed up neutral, this one showed up acidic. Is there anything special in this water? There are no ingredients on this, so there's no way. I can check and see. It says bottled at the source in Spring, Iceland. There are no ingredients to this water though. And the same thing with this one. No ingredients added to this water. So it's really tough to see what's going on here, but this one looks acidic. So there's something going on with it. If it's a spring water, which it doesn't seem to be, something's going on with it. But in the pH test, winning goes to Fiji Water, all right? Let's check out the third and final test, which is superior hydration. All right, on to that third and final test, which is superior hydration. And if you're anything like me, there's been a time where you drank a ton of water and it just sits in your stomach. It's just it just sits there, right? Well, our water shouldn't just sit there in our stomach like food. It should actually get absorbed into our cells. It should actually hydrate us, okay? And so this test here, we're gonna use tea bags as a representation of seeing how well our water can hydrate us at a cellular level, all right? So we got our tea bag here. It's dehydrated, there's no water here. And we're gonna see if we can make tea using these waters here. And the reason why is because the water is small enough, it will be able to pass through the tea bag, right? Which is the same as our water bringing us nutrients, and it'll actually be able to excrete the tea, making tea, right? It's the same thing as us removing the waste, which is another thing your water should be able to do. All right, Fiji. Fiji is not doing too hot, but that's okay. We're gonna do ahead and do some bouncing up and down, try to get this bag going, get it wet. Which you shouldn't have to jump up and down, by the way. All right. We are starting to get some tea after some jumping around. All right, so that is the first one. All right, let's go ahead and check out Icelandic Glacial Water. See what happens here. All right. See if we can bounce it up and down to get some more tea. So far, give it a few more bounces. Sorry, I don't have like a counting process to this, but they look about even. If I'm looking at the screen here, they are looking about even to me. But we're gonna do one more test, and I'm just gonna pour the water over and see what happens. Okay? We're gonna see what happens because right now they look about even. Here we go. Fiji Water. Can it do it? All right. That's how Fiji Water does overall. Let's go ahead and take a look at Icelandic Glacial, see how it does. All right. So these are about the same. Like, no lie, they're pretty even as far as if they're actually able to hydrate, which they don't really look like they can hydrate well. Over enough time, of course, we'll be able to get more water through, but initially, they don't really get well hydrated. That's why the water stays in your stomach. Just one of the many reasons why. I got one more cup here. Let me see if we can do something here with this electrolyzed reduced water. Let's just see if there's a difference. Oh my gosh, look at that. That immediately comes out darker, I think, than all the tests so far. Immediately comes out darker than all of them so far. So the electrolyzed reduced water is definitely better when it comes to hydrating than both of these waters. Let's see. And just to check it out, let me see what happens here. We just change a little bit of the water. We can actually hydrate better because there is tea in these. There is like little tea particles, but this water is doing a good job at getting it at a cellular level, right? So that's pretty amazing. But that wasn't what we're testing. We're testing these two waters. So let's go ahead and do a quick roundup of, or a quick recap of these waters. All right, so there you have it. We finished our test, our battle. We tested these waters for 3 specific things. The first one was antioxidants. Both of these waters are oxidizing us. However, Fiji was the lower number, just by like, I don't know, maybe 10 or 20. And so the first round goes to Fiji. Second one was on alkalinity. And so initially, both of these looked the same. They looked like they were doing 8, both light blue. And so I had to break out the straw for a tiebreaker round to see if they actually could hold up and battle back against acidity of my stink breath. And Fiji maintained neutral and it actually dropped down to like a 7, maybe a 6. But our Icelandic Glacial dropped into that acidity level of a 6, I believe, 6 or a 5. Maybe, let me know. I want to say it was a 5. And so in that round, Fiji won again. That gives Fiji 2. And the third one, superior hydration. They both hydrated about the same. It wasn't really a clear winner there. So overall, I was going to say if you're going to drink between Fiji and Icelandic Glacial, I would say Fiji is the winner of these two, but ultimately you lose with both just because they're both oxidizing us. They're both not strong enough to handle all the foods that we eat, and they do a horrible job of hydrating. But last days on Earth, had to pick one. I guess Fiji would be it. All right. Let me know what you think about this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you're serious about improving your health, you want a better quality water, and you're open to taking your health to the next level, check out what I have for you coming right up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned a little something about the waters that we tested here today. Please take a moment to share this video with someone you care about who is also drinking this water. Finally, if you are serious about improving your health and the waters that you drink, click the link in the description below to access my Water Wellness Masterclass. In this masterclass, you will discover the truth about the waters we drink, the effects our water has on our health, and how you can have the world's best water in the comfort of your home and save thousands of dollars as a result. Alright, go ahead, click that link in the description below, access that masterclass, and I will see you there real soon.